Hello, Kumail29 here with a reaction to the February 17th, 2021 Nintendo Direct. Whew. And this time it's a big one. It's an actual proper Nintendo Direct. It's not a mini. It's not one just focused on a particular game. We're getting a nearly 50-minute Direct. Now, normally I do these with Angelrin. But unfortunately, down here in Texas, everything's snowed in. So it's not exactly possible to do that right now. So for this one, it's just going to be me. Without any further ado, let's start this. And COVID-19, yeah, we know. They always put these up here. And I saw we get up to M-rated games, which may, I'm hoping like Bayonetta 3 gets some kind of information. Though we might get something on No More Heroes 3. Not actual gameplay footage. Okay, so this doesn't look like Smash. Wait a minute! Xenoblade Chronicles 2! That's Rex.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I actually need to get around to playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oops. So is this a sequel? Is this a Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Or like a new expansion or whatever? Because they had that Torna one.
I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace.
I'm guessing this is spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, whoever it takes, however long it takes, I will find you.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh, it's the Smash Brothers! So it's Pyra! We knew that. So it's just Pyra, though.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Huh! Wow! Yeah, everyone thought it was going to be Rex and Pyra, you know, together.
If Pyra don't get Smash it, Fire!
Well, this is cool, too!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers. Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle it.
I was gonna say, what about Mithra, too? I was wondering. So they're gonna do a swapping thing. Now wait, is it going to be swapping the characters, or is this like an Echo Fighter?
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on me? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, Buster! Kazane! Ray of punishment! Throw it down!
Come on, is it going to be a transformation like Zelda and Sheik from before? Or is it going to be like Echo Fighter?
Right here!
You two can swap between it.
Okay, yeah, swap between. Yes, I always loved that mechanic with Zelda and Sheik back in the older games. Well, I mean, of course, obviously they can transform anyway. Ah, the stage.
Rams!
I appreciate how but goodbye, boys, for a while. Oh, look, our friends are here, and there's some more.
Shoot all night!
Alright. Okay, so then Rex comes in to join for the final smash. It's kind of like Crom back before he became a fighter.
Nailed it!
Sure did! With our power!
Okay, so he also comes in for like taunts.
Sure?
Oh, there's Shulk.
Never expected
Good to see you two again. Well,
That's referencing the DLC.
now that you're in Smash.
I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Okay, that was pretty cool. That was good. That was good. Oh, they tricked me. They tricked me. They didn't do the pew with the smash
Hello,
symbol.
everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
That was good though. That was good.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
Yep.
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
I know, yeah. It's been a while.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Directly to you.
We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March.
And we're probably going to get another
Stay tuned. Just a
showcase with Sakurai.
Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, headlines. Let's see what we got. Okay, Among Us. Not Among Us. Fall Guys. What am I thinking? Yeah. You know, Fall Guys on Switch makes sense.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
That'll be cool.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Dramatic.
Venture
Outer
into the vast
Wilds.
reaches of space to uncover the
Different from
secrets left
Outer
behind
Worlds.
by ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Oh, so it's like a time loop.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
That's kind of cool.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically
Galactic
acclaimed Outer Wilds
or a
launches
solar
on Nintendo
system-wide
Switch summer
Groundhog
2021.
Day. But even more dramatic.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Oh,
and Famicom
that's
Detective
cool.
Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await.
I do like a good mystery game.
You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
I always like the use of when they have like 3D models, but then they make it look 2D. Like if they're still, it makes it look
After a
2D.
mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate
Ghosts
suspects
don't
and
exist
hunt
for
for
real.
clues to piece together
You're
the
not a ghost
mystery.
story now, Miss Turner.
Can you figure out who the culprit is?
Oh, better
before
best start
it's too
believing in
late?
ghost stories now, Miss Turner. You're in one. I just watched that movie the other day. I don't know how I could get that line wrong. Blood covered goes right in front of you.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective
I
Club,
get that.
The Air. And Famicom
Those look cool,
Girl Who's
especially
Standing
those games like
Behind. Coming to Nintendo
updated
Switch May
modern
14th.
times.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, is it just an eShop?
A new
I'll have to
age
see if
of
they have a
battles
physical.
begins.
Oh, it was like a Samurai Warriors game or something. Looks like that style. Oh no, Nobunaga Oda, yeah. They're very Bishi, like samurai. So this has got to be like a Samurai Warriors game. Samurai Warriors 5. Like I saw those big battles and all the guns. I was like, this is a Warriors style game, isn't it?
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000.
I wonder how this plays compared to like the crossover games.
In Samurai
Because I
Warriors
played like Hyrule
slashing its
Warriors
way
and
onto
Age of
Nintendo
Calamity
Switch,
and
summer
Fire Emblem
2021.
Warriors. And those have been great. So I wonder what this like as, you know, traditional Samurai Warriors are.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
Don't know what
After
Fadiel
20
is.
long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered
Oh.
HD graphics is
Well, that's
coming
cool.
to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between
Oh, that's
new
cool.
arrangements and the
It's always
original.
good to keep the like an option for
Other
the
features
original
have been
music.
added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Oh, it looks like a Tamagotchi.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch.
That looks pretty cool. What is this? Looks more like Monster Hunter. Capcom presents. It's going to be Monster Hunter Rise. I was like, this looks like Monster Hunter. Capcom presents. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, rip to those who have, are scared of spiders. Arachnophobia. That's what I was thinking of. Volva, Von, Verdon, whatever. I played the demo of Rise for a bit. I've never been big on the Monster Hunter like style of games. I played, what was it, Try back in the day on the Wii, but it was never one I was like
I have important news.
really super into.
So it's finally beginning.
But I think I might give Rise a try. Like,
50 years ago, Kamuro village was attacked by the rampage of Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet. No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everybody!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
9,960 years. But we say 10,000 to sound more ominous.
Noah, We should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance.
They fight too.
The Calamity!
Of course. Oh, that Pro Controller looks pretty cool.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
What is it? Mario Golf.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Super Rush.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Swing.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
That's cool.
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion.
I was gonna say, what about the
by
motion
holding
controls?
the Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller
Like,
to have your character.
It's been so long since we had Wii Sports
letting
Golf.
you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
Bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
Speed Golf.
Here, it's always.
So you gotta rush down to the ball. Oh, that's hilarious.
Then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing
So it's
skills
all
aren't the
Daisy.
only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode?
Of course.
As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however.
Stat building. It's always
You
good.
can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test. with
All right, that
Mario
looks
Golf
pretty
Rush
cool.
Swings on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yeah. Give us more. Give us more.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving
Oh,
world of
Tales from the
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese.
I played that on the PC back when it came out.
Recover a mountain of cash.
My personal recommendation as a longtime Borderlands fan,
Includes all 5
skip it.
episodes, filled with classic
The only episode
Borderlands,
worth playing is the first one.
Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault
It's not satisfying at all. No, it's weird to talk about that. Don't play it. I played this game before.
When Tales from the Borderlands
It's not worth
launches
it.
on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
You could just watch a playthrough on
32
YouTube.
of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
cool.
Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available.
Oh,
Scratch
classic
that
Street Fighter
nostalgic
2.
itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains.
Oh, is that...
Zombie.
Oh,
Just
no.
can't get enough of it. In this action game from
Stubbs
Aspire,
the Zombie?
build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal with sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
Huh.
The city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie, a rebel without a pulse, eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th.
Never heard of this.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I was wondering if it was going to be something like Dead Rising or whatever.
It's Travis.
No More Heroes 3.
Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know, that's what everyone reacted when they saw aliens in
have
it.
taken over and now hosts an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the Crass beam katana
Some gameplay.
touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough.
Yeah, they're bringing those back.
You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
Oh, of course. I love all the quirky stuff in the games.
With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded.
Oh, that's cool.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands
Got that
on Earth.
Akira slide.
Or, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
August 27th. Let's do this.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
I like the bewilderment of the announcer.
Above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Of course, Steve Bloom. Oh, is this a rail shooter or a first-person? Okay, so this looks like a first-person, action game. Okay, it's very interesting.
Kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Neat.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath.
So it's that kind of beat 'em up style game.
An Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Plants vs. Zombies. Oh yeah, I'd heard about this game. I know a lot of people were probably saying that they were surprised it wasn't on the Nintendo Switch sooner, because this is very much a game that very much would appeal to the Nintendo players.
join you in your adventure. Hint, anyone can. Band together on a
Miitopia.
quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn
This is
your
reminding me of
favorite
that
allies,
that
or
one
even make
thing
someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
in on the 3DS with Street Pass.
Makeup has been
You can
added
get the
as a new
different
feature in this
Miis
game.
and go on
Clam up your
adventures.
Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Okay, I was gonna wonder if they were gonna finally add more to the Mii
In the
creation
world of
like
Miitopia,
faces.
relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally?
It's a horse.
That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I was gonna say it sounded like an eShop game.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Alright, cool.
Super Mario
Just like
Brothers
Luigi.
35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th.
That's cute.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer.
Yeah, I'm waiting more for the 35th anniversary because they gotta do something
Speaking
more.
of which, last week
Okay.
we have the global launch for the Super
Yeah, I
Mario
mean, yeah, that
3D
just
World
came out.
plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
What's it gonna be? So I'm wondering if we're gonna do anything about Breath of the Wild 2. So it deals with you spells. What game is this? HD 2D. Oh, so it's
Sword! Never. As Frost will answer for its crimes today.
okay. So yeah, this is just like an Octopath Traveler.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Okay, so I like that they made their own little genre of the HD 2D games.
Together with these fields, today you burn. I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Triangle strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapons.
Very Fire
The
Emblem.
range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link
Alright, that's
us
cool.
together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
I like the elemental
It is of
stuff.
utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Interesting.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us. Lies! His hand was forced!
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
I'm gonna hold you to that. There's a lot of games have made that promise.
Tactical RPG from Square Enix will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
So they're probably gonna do what they did with Octopath Traveler and like
After this
beta test the
presentation,
debut demo. They're gonna beta test the hell out of this with demos.
Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback.
It's very smart. It's very good. A lot more developers should do that.
On the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Oh. Star Wars game. What's this gonna be? It said hunters. Gonna be bounty hunters? Star Wars hunters. You can't just tell us that and then just
Free-to-play online games set
not give us any
between
details.
7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch. in
It's a
2021.
third-person shooter.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons. Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming
I'm so
longsword,
confused.
Blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! I'll get some.
Online game.
the uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me. What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game.
Huh. That was kind of a confusing trailer at first.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series.
I was gonna say.
Fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park. The 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I was gonna say that sounded a little Danganronpa.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way.
Huh.
What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Interesting.
Wield the powers of Olympus.
Hades.
The physical release
course.
of Hades.
Physical release.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you
I'll
on your
definitely
journey
get
out
that.
of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of
That's a really good,
with
like,
a
physical
compelling
bundle
story.
there.
Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades.
And I wanted to play
March
that,
19th.
but I wanted a physical edition.
3 deadly actions.
Oh, I heard about this! The Ninja Gaiden collection!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal
And
skills.
an
along with
extremely
skills
unforgiving
to
game.
swiftly take down enemies.
Played one of those
Engage
games
your opponent's
for a bit.
movements while unleashing
It's
fast
tough.
and frenzied combos. And team up with other superheroes in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Yeah, of course. You're just gonna have all the
intensity of
all the
Ninja Gaiden
extra
in
stuff.
one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its
That'd
way
be
onto
cool.
Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. More battles
Oh!
are coming to Hyrule Warriors.
More
Age of
content.
Calamity.
What's the new content gonna be? There's something I wanted to say, but don't want to. That'd be spoilers for the game. Expansion Pass. Expanded roster, new weapon. Gosh dang it, I didn't get to read all that. I was wondering if they were going to add more characters like that. Bravely Default 2
is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
The final
The game can be
trailer.
pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment
Right,
in the
yeah, I remember they
legendary
talked about
Ghosts
that
and
one.
Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches
That's
February
cool. It's a nice little
25th.
feature.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is
That's
an
cool.
adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch
course.
system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you.
I was like, we're not.
Nintendo
It's
Direct.
not over
We
yet.
hope you'll stick with us.
I'm sticking with you.
Please take a look at this.
Hello there.
Aonuma!
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Well, dude,
I'm
bro.
sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize.
It's exactly.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
All right. Glad
For
they gave
now,
us an
I'll have
update
to
on
ask
that.
you to wait just a bit longer.
While
you're all waiting, however,
got us.
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
Please take a
Is it
look.
going to be like a remaster like a Skyward Sword or something? And there's some people have been speculating that. It's a Skyward Sword! Yes! It's Skyward Sword! I saw those clouds. I'm like, oh. I wonder if they're going to add any like new content or anything. I wonder if they're going to add like a an option for normal controls. That'd be kind of hard because it was very much built around the motion controls, and the motion controls on the Switch are far more advanced than the ones in the Wii. Garaham. HD. Oh, I love that game so much.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Still
And we
motion control.
recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But
I had a lot of fun
we
with it.
also made it possible to play the game with button controls.
I knew it!
It can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Alright.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed
Oh.
Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword.
Those look
while the left
nice.
features a highly
Oh, those look nice.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date.
I'm tempted to get those.
Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Like the shields
using
and
the sailcloth to
sail
send it
cloth,
midair. A stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I hope they had some more stuff to like the Sky Overworld, because it was a little barren in the original game.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Hoping for something like Bayonetta 3 or something significant, or Metroid Prime 4 or something significant. Not actual gameplay footage. It's the last announcement. Okay, it's neither of those. Wait, Splatoon? Is this gonna be like Splatoon 3? Or... or like a Splatoon spin-off, or Little Buddy? Are we going to see the wastelands of the Splatoon series outside of the city? It's Paris. Oh, is this a completely different style of game? Was this gonna be like an adventure game? Oh, what is this? And there's the city in the back. Is this gonna have a story? I'm gonna lose it if this is like an adventure game. Like with a full story and everything. Splatoon 3! Okay, so they're gonna have the normal stuff. Huh. Different style, new weapons. Well, yeah, I mean, the Splatoon games have always had a story mode. Splatoon 2, especially with the Octo expansion, really had an interesting story. Octo expansion was fantastic. So I'm expecting them to do something more like that. But they might have more exploration segments if this is what I'm getting from that. Back into the ink. 2022. I want to know more! They showed that little bit of walking around at the beginning.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming.
This is a pretty darn good direct,
a variety
if I
of
do
games
say so
under
myself.
development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Wow. So, we didn't get anything on stuff like Bayonetta 3 or Breath of the Wild 2, and Aonuma, he called this out. He's like, you saw me and you probably expected stuff on the Breath of the Wild sequel. But, yeah, because I mentioned it seconds before he said that. But, cool stuff. Splatoon 3 is coming. Hype. Love Splatoon. Love Splatoon 2. Love the Octo expansion. And if they're going to add like exploration segments, especially that's going to tie into like the story mode for the game, that's going to be hype. Oof, Pyra, Pyra and Mithra. I was so thinking that like, oh, is this going to be a sequel? Am I getting spoiled to what happens in the game? Because I never played it, and I bought the game. I own it, but I just haven't played it. I need to get around to that. I need to finish Xenoblade Chronicles, the remake of that. Ooh, this is hype. I do hope, though, for Smash Bros. I want another expansion pass. I know they said that the second one was going to be the last one, but I want another one. The hype of more Smash characters is just so exciting. I always love seeing a lot of the new characters. And there's some characters that I really want to get in that I haven't gotten yet. Like, Sora and Gino and Dante and Travis Touchdown and Phoenix Wright. Stuff like that. I like a lot of the characters we've gotten so far, but there's some that I really want. Well, yeah, that was a pretty good direct, and I actually had a lot of fun reacting to that. So,
まだだよな。初めての相手はジョジョではない。このディオだ。
Ah! Oh my goodness! Pyra and Smash! That was not what I was expecting, but I'm happy. I'm very happy. Super happy. The girls are here, and they're gonna kick so much butt, and they look so clean, and their moves look great. Oh, I'm so happy. More Xenoblade rep. That's always great. More Xenoblade rep. I'm happy. Now we just need Elma, and then we're good. We got the three most important games. Also, I was at work, and I'm trying to be quiet, especially because they had customers come in, even though it's like really dead right now because with the weather. But then, as soon as Aonuma comes on, and he says, "While you're waiting for Breath of the Wild 2," and I literally was starting to inch closer out of my chair while I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, is it Skyward Sword HD? Is it a Skyward Sword HD? Is it a Skyward Sword A? And then right then I sees it, and I was just, and I stomped really hard on the ground, and I was like, oh shoot, I should be quiet, people are downstairs.
I know when I first saw the when I was first seeing Aonuma come on, my reaction was, "Oh, we're getting something on Breath of the Wild 2?" And then he was like, "You're probably expecting me to say something about the Breath of the Wild sequel." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, you got me there."
It's okay. It's okay. They'll probably wait for an E3 or something, but that's fine. That's fine. Skyward Sword HD, and this is great because of I never replayed Skyward Sword after I first got it because of I did not do well with the motion controls. It was always awkward, and I had an awkward time with it. But I've always wanted to replay it, and I always thought it would be great on the Switch. And and it's great because people can play it like the old way, and how I normally play on my Switch. I'm always playing on handheld mode. I rarely ever have it plugged into my TV. So this is perfect. I can play Skyward Sword handheld mode, and I'm gonna have so much fun because the Groose is loose.
I love.
Yay! I can't wait for more Groose memes.
I love how they handled the button control for it by using the second analog stick for slashes in the direction.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I was
not expecting that
because I was thinking when my reaction goes up, you'll see that one of the things I was saying is like, you know, I hope they added a button layout, a button control scheme, you know, along with improving the motion controls. That's exactly what they did, and I was just like, yay!
I'm so excited. I hope that means that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are also going to come to Switch, but that also means my Wii U will be obsolete because the reason I still hang on to it because I sometimes like to replay Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
But I would taking those games anywhere and everywhere would make me really happy.
Yeah, the only thing you'd lose is like the second screen like stuff that you could do.
Yeah, but that's okay. I would love to take it anywhere I go because they originally were not on the Wii U. They originally are on the GameCube, so it can just play like how it used to. But I digress. I am so happy that Skyward Sword HD is coming to the Switch and Splatoon 3.
Oh, I was so hyped when I saw Splatoon 3 because at the end they were like, you know, we got one more announcement. I was thinking, all right, like Metroid Prime 4 or Bayonetta 3, any kind of news on that. And then I saw the end and
I did hope.
And then I saw like a
But I knew it was a false
post-apocalyptic
hope.
area, and I was like, okay, no, it's not either of those. This isn't for either of them. And then I saw the Inkling in the robes.
I was actually prepared to be disappointed.
Yeah, I was wondering, is this some kind of like new thing? And then I
I'm
saw,
like, I'm probably not going to care. And then I saw the Inkling, and I was like, never mind.
well, and they showed like being able to walk around in sort of like the wasteland area, and I was like, at first I was wondering if this is going to be like the Splatoon spin-off, like
Splatoon Mad Max.
Yeah. Splatoon Fallout. I mean, it is a post-apocalyptic story. I mean, so, but yeah, I'm wondering though specifically if that's going to be for like a story mode, and they're going to add more like exploration and moving around instead of just being able to walk around the city, because it's not just the same city from the first two games; it's a totally new city. So everything is, because I was wondering, like everything is different, even the way that they're doing the turf wars. So I was like, oh yeah, this is flat out a different area. So I wonder if they're gonna just keep, you know, they're gonna keep Splatoon 2 going, and then have that be a totally different or very different from this. Same stuff, but you know, like different city, different stuff you can do.
I am surprised that they're doing another Splatoon while Splatoon 2 is still going on, so I'm wondering about that. But either way, I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of the announcements today.
Oh, there were a lot of good ones too. I especially love the new the 2D HD games that they're now talking about, after like the one that's like Octopath Traveler, but it's more Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the Project Triangle thing.
Yeah.
That looks interesting. And more news on Hades, and more news on No More Heroes 3.
A physical release for Hades.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
because I love to collect physical copies of stuff. And I've been wanting to get Hades, so now that I hear that it's getting physical release, I'm definitely going to get that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I was glad to see, like, actual gameplay of No More Heroes 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, this is the first time we're actually getting proper gameplay instead of the pre-rendered trailers.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of great news, and I can't wait till we get more, because they did say we're going to hear a lot more news in the future, which I'm like, ooh, giddy!
Yeah. Yeah, because even though they showed some stuff from like 2022 stuff that's they're going to come out, a lot of this was focused on more recent stuff. So I think they're waiting for like something like E3.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're waiting for, like, probably we're gonna see more stuff in the spring, like some more like little direct minis or directs, and then they're gonna save the biggest stuff for the summer, like when E3 rolls around.
Yeah, because I'm expecting them to have another like an E3 digital presentation, much like it's probably going to be like this one that we got, 15 minutes, because this was big. They haven't They haven't done a Nintendo Direct over 40 minutes in a very long time. And even they noted that. They were like, we've been doing minis, but not a proper Direct.
Yeah, I was very excited. I'm very happy. Yeah, I was very giddy. All right. Well, there's my initial reactions.
Thank you for watching.